In the shadow of the Pyrenees, where the rugged plains meet the mountains of what was once the ancient kingdom of Navarre, a name took root centuries ago. Navarro, meaning simply from Navarre or the Navarres, emerged as a habitational surname drawn from the Basque word Naba or Nebar, evoking the broad valleys and highland borders that defined the region. It was not born from the sacred letters of Hebrew scripture, nor did it carry the divine resonance of names like Cohen, Levi, or those woven from biblical roots such as Ben, son of, or references to the Almighty. Instead, its origin lies in the earthy geography of Iberia, a land where Basque, Romance, and other tongues mingled long before the rise of kingdoms. Yet in the medieval tapestry of Spain and Portugal, where Jewish communities thrived as scholars, physicians, merchants, and advisors to kings, the name Navarro found a profound home among Sephardic Jews. Jewish families in the Kingdom of Navarre and beyond adopted or were identified by toponymic surnames, names tied to places of residence or origin, much like Toledo, Valencia, or Castro. These were practical markers in a world of shifting borders and royal decrees, not mystical Hebrew constructs. By the 14th century, the Navarro name appeared among prominent Jewish figures in Portugal. Moses Navarro of Santarém served as personal physician to King Pedro I, chief tax collector, and even Arabi Moore, chief rabbi of the Portuguese Jewish communities until his death around 1370. His son Judah, Ben Moses Navarro, continued in service, their lineage intertwined with the courts and the aljamas, Jewish quarters of the Iberian Peninsula. As the Reconquista reshaped the peninsula and the shadows of the 1492 Spanish expulsion and 1497 Portuguese conversions lengthened, many bearing the Navarro name alongside thousands of other Sephardim faced exile, forced baptism, or secret adherence to ancestral faith. Some fled to the Ottoman Empire, North Africa, the Netherlands, or England, carrying the surname into the diaspora. Variants like Navarro emerged in records of Sephardic families resetting in London after Oliver Cromwell's era, their bearers recounting tales of ancestors who had lived peacefully in Pamplona or other Navarrese towns under Muslim or Christian rule, often as doctors, bankers, or translators. One such figure, Abraham Navarro, served the English East India Company in the late 17th century as a diplomat and interpreter in Asia. The Hebrew origin, sometimes whispered in family lore or online discussions, is more legend than linguistics. The surname itself holds no direct etymology from Hebrew words, no link to flowing springs, biblical patriarchs, or sacred terms occasionally speculated upon in folk etymologies. Its Jewish character stems instead from the lived history of Sephardic communities in Iberia, where Jews freely used local Romance and toponymic names alongside Hebrew given names. In medieval Navarre, Jewish onomastics blended Latin, Greek, and Romance elements with occasional Hebrew ones, reflecting a vibrant, adaptive culture rather than a purely scriptural one. Modern genetic and genealogical studies, including those by the Union Sephardi Mundial, have highlighted Navarro or Navarro as one of the lost Sephardic surnames appearing in DNA traces and historical records of pre-expulsion families, even as many Christian bearers today share no such ancestry. Through centuries of wandering, from the courts of Portuguese kings to the bustling ports of the New World and beyond, the name Navarro tells a story not of ancient Hebrew roots, but of resilience. It speaks of Jewish families who navigated persecution while preserving identity, often in secrecy, as conversos, new Christians. Today, it endures among descendants in Latin America, the United States, Europe, and Israel, some discovering through DNA or archives the hidden threads connecting them to those medieval rabbis and physicians of Navarre. Surnames like Navarro remind us that Sephardic heritage often hides in plain sight, not in exotic Hebrew derivations, but in the quiet endurance of place names carried across oceans and generations. For those tracing their line, it invites deeper exploration through records in Jewish Gen, historical archives of Navarre and Portugal, or family stories passed in whispers, revealing a legacy far richer than etymology alone can capture.